Hey, Manilenians. No long time no see, y'all. Well, we're back with a night care routine, so we're gonna let everybody come into the building. Let me fix this so it's not blurry. Hey, Mandalendians. Tonight is a get ready with me routine where I'm gonna share my products with you all. What I'm going to use tonight, which is right here on my bed. Um, all my clothes are still all over the place, so anybody wondering. So I'm not dirty, it's just clothes still on the floor. Until I get my dang on dresser. This whole situation with this dang on unit is just outrageous. So we ain't gonna go into it, but just know I've been getting my butt kicked when it comes to when I'm gonna be able to get my stuff, set my stuff up. In the meantime, though, I found something really cute that I wanted to share with y'all that I haven't hung up yet. And it's these little plushy things here. OMG, y'all. Oh my God. Is it not giving girl time? Like you could just cover me in this and then just like call me what you want. Put it on the handcuffs. Hey, Mandalandians. So these is really cute. I'm gonna hang these. These are actually like for nails, or like polishes or fragrances or anything that you could fit, like sunglasses that come in a set of four. And I bought it off Amazon. When I hang these, I'm going to post, and I'm going to tag through Amazon how to get these, how to purchase these, because they're super fluffy and super nice. So, like if you have a deodorant, it'll go inside like that and hang up on your wall. So that's gonna be super cute when I get to it. Um, but I'm gonna wait till some people come in the building since we just started the live. I don't want to do too much too fast, but I am gonna put something on these lips though, because oh, here we go. They dry. Good evening, y'all. Let me know if the comments are on. Can you see the comments? I can't see comments. I don't know if you guys are saying anything or wanting to say anything. And this, how can you tell me? So let me know that you're in the live. Say hi before we start our routine for the night. Let me turn this. Just sound like noise. Oh Lord. Oh God. Okay. Hey y'all. Hey. Welcome to Mandaland. Every time I go to use this thing, there we go. I want to show y'all what I'm using. I just got out of the shower and um, everything. Oh Lord, I think I messed up the last time I was on live with y'all because I was being bad, y'all. I was being so bad. And let me say though, don't let people discourage you. Okay, do not let people discourage you by trying to talk about your numbers to you. Like, don't do that. That's rule number one in the YouTube game or any other game on social media. Don't let people discourage you by trying to push your numbers that you haven't made yet in your face, or by making your numbers that you do make smaller. Okay, because that's rule number one on why you don't tell people about your stuff. You just do it till it do it. Do it till it do it. You can do it in silence, y'all. You don't gotta tell everybody everything. People find me by me not telling them. That's on them. Like, I didn't tell you. I didn't tell you to go to my neighborhood. I didn't tell you to come find me. Now, if I told you or you show up like y'all, then becoming a Mandalandian or not. But I'm just saying, because that's the easiest way to really like lose your momentum and like lose yourself. And when you're creating your content is by comparing yourself to other people that's been here longer, or comparing yourself to people that do a different niche than you. Don't do that. And don't let other people do that to you for you. I didn't, y'all, it just kicked everybody out of the live. If you're still here, like I said, don't sit up there and let people do that to you. Well, aren't you a pretty thing? Well, thank you. I just wanted to say that because I was talking to a few people today specifically, and I just feel like, oh my God, the live cut, y'all. I don't really know why, and I really don't know why my phone stopped playing either. Why is we on Apple Music? What the hell? My other phone stopped playing music, and I don't know why. So let's push play. Anyway, but y'all, I'm sorry the life cut, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I'm just saying, be your best version of yourself. Don't let nobody tell you what's best for you, especially when you're after something that's really going to benefit your life. People are going to be quick to tear you down. People are going to be quick to make you double think the things that you do in your life, make you decide. They're going to make you try to make a decision on yourself that just isn't true because of the perception that they want you to believe about yourself. So that's why I come to y'all so real and so raw, and why I want y'all to see all sides of me, because every single side of me makes me who I am, right? And people have tried to take parts of me away from me, like I'm not good enough, like I'll never be good enough because I'm not like them, because I'm not a part of their crew, or I'm not a part of their group. I don't care. They'll try to dim your light. Go make your own damn group. Go make your own damn thing. Like, do your damn thing. Don't let people like take that from you. Don't let people make you feel small when you know you're big. That's how the enemy get. That's how the enemy attacks you. The enemy attacks you by your confidence, by your struggle. The enemy attacks you by the things that you love in life. The enemy attacks you by your brain, by your mind. Okay, playing mind games and things like that. Don't let them win that by all costs, by any means. That means if you gotta go, go. If you gotta run, run. If you gotta stay, stay. If you can stay, stay. Because the real goal is to get you to leave. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to say right fast, because some things that were said, particularly today, I just, and nobody is gonna know. Like I'm saying this, it really wouldn't matter regardless. Cause speak your truth. That's another thing the enemy will try to do for you is take your truth from you, make you believe you're delusional about the thing that happened to you, about the thing they did, about the thing they said, about the thing that they're doing or around playing on your phones and stuff. Like the enemy will try to make you feel like you are delusional, or try to make you go crazy by making you feel like your reality isn't your reality, or by pretending they're not doing what they're doing. I mean, they're doing it when no one else is around, or they're doing things or saying things to you that no one else can hear. So when you react, it looks like you're the crazy one. And that's why you got to stay prayed up in faith with God, because God gonna always lead you to them and lead you through them too. Like he ain't you gonna step right over them. Excuse me. And that's what you need to do. And then you don't even need an excuse me at this point, because God ordained that. They'll be so mad you come up in their face when they try to keep you this big. They'll be so mad. So you got to remember that when you coming up, don't let people discourage you. But hey, y'all, let me see who in the comments. Hey, everybody. Hey, Amanda Landians. I'm so happy to see y'all tonight. Make sure y'all liking the live while you're in the live. Like I said, I had some things come up today, some things that were said by nobody particularly, but I didn't like that. I didn't like the energy, because no one but you has to say so. If you want to listen to God, listen to God. If you don't, sit your ass down and don't listen to God. But either way, it's your decision at the end of the day, right? It's all about free will. It's still your decision at the end of the day. Like no one, you know what I mean? So all of that info. Hey, boo, you have a beautiful voice. Thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. UT, thank you. Hi, that girl. Thank you. You're welcome. Unconditional love is loving all of someone, good and bad, and the bad, to give your best at their worst. Yeah, it is, but not a lot of people have that. Like, people don't have that. People don't have that because they're unsatisfied in their own life. But they refuse to see the 40 days and 40 nights you spent on that one thing that they never spent. You never spent that time. You didn't spend the time. You stayed somewhere too long that has nothing to do with me, that wasn't benefiting you, still has nothing to do with me or you for that matter. You stayed somewhere too long. That has nothing to do with me. You didn't become because that has nothing to do with me. Like if you move when God said move, or you didn't, or maybe this is your destiny and you're messing it up by overthinking. You're messing it up by trying to, make somebody else's life worse because you are unhappy with yourself. And when they retaliate on you, or when you retaliate on them, they make you look like the bad guy. And it's just the world that we live in. There's no particular person to point at. It's the way people operate. So that's why your response should always be go harder. Your response should always be go harder. They said you ugly, show up pretty every day. I don't care what they're talking about. Even if you don't show up pretty, forget that. They can say what they want. They still mad. You're still paying attention. You're still paying attention. You're still watching. You're still looking. Something about you, something must be so I must be doing something right, because I wouldn't be worth your time. You see what I'm saying? But whatever. I just had to say that right fast because just stuff be going on, y'all. And I don't know, but it's just like since becoming a creator and like creating, the weirdness just get weirder. The weirdness just get weirder. The weirdness just get weirder. And people may try to decide how you're supposed to respond, how you're supposed to retaliate, the abuse you're supposed to take. You're taking it because I'm giving it to you. And when you show up on your social media and they have to look because they don't have a choice because their mind don't let them because you live rent free, all of a sudden you're the bad guy. Like, please quit playing with me. Please quit playing with me. Um, Randall, shit, what the heck Randall say? Hey, Jay, I didn't even see you there. Thank you. Stand strong in your absolute truth. Stand strong in your absolute truth. Forget what they're talking about. Forget what they want to bring up from 20 years ago. Forget what they want to bring up on you. They don't want to see you becoming your better self because if they loved you, they would let you prosper. If they loved you, they would let you become past that person that they have to say about back then. They want to bring up something to hold you back. They want to bring up something to criticize who you are today. They want to bring up something to keep you there, to keep you stagnant in that place that didn't benefit you. Okay? Don't let them do that to you. Immediately chop that up. Like, stop the conversation. You don't have to keep talking to somebody that talks to you or do things to you like that. You don't, I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. You got to learn how to work around it if it's somebody important. When the cares of the heart are many, your consolations cheer my soul. Oh, thank you. Yes, Randall, stop bullying. What he's saying, you speaking facts, thank you. It's up to ourselves to cipher discernment meant for us. Yes, it is. And that discernment can be hard when you so used to people pushing you away and pushing you away and pushing you away and for years pushing you away. And then one day your dream finally works. One day your dream finally works and they can't get on the bus. Now they're mad. You don't prove them wrong on top of showing them up, on top of all that, you don't prove them wrong. Of course they're mad at you. You cannot trust no situation like that. You can't. And you can't change what a person thinks about themselves, which is ultimately how they're going to treat you. Now, I said this was about what God said to me earlier today. Now, I'm just going a little deeper because it's the truth. It's up to ourselves to have discernment. Tattoo show. I love my tattoos. I'm not showing you, though. I mean, you can see it. What are you talking about? Love your skin. Thank you. I'm getting ready to do some skincare real fast. Guess what? Chicken butt. You be hanging around low-hanging fruit. Well, if that's what you're... Not always. Not always. Sometimes people, even in higher positions than you can be jealous of your success. They can be jealous of your improvement. They can do things. So even if they're not low-hanging fruit, they can still become jealous. But what would make them low hanging fruit? Like, that's in the eye of the beholder. That's in the eyes of themselves. It's not always materialistic. It's not always about finances. It's not always about looks. It could be about your development and your character, your personality, who you're becoming in life, the things you've overcome. What was sent to destroy you made you stronger. What was sent to destroy you taught you knowledge. What was sent to destroy you was a lesson and you grew from that. That's enough for somebody to be envious over. It does not have nothing to do with what you have, what car you drive. They don't want you to have them things if they already feel like they're true enough, but that ain't the bottom line. The bottom line is you overcoming what was sent to destroy you in their face. And they can't deal with that. What you grew from, they're going to try to pull you back down. They're going to try to pull you to that level that you were once at. They're not going to let you see growth. They're not going to want to see you grow. And you got to be okay with that. Okay? You can't let that make you move backwards. Don't look at that. That's my clothes. But you can't let them make you move backwards. You got to be able to stand up strong against that. No matter who decide that they right with them, you still got to stand in your peace and in your truth and know yourself better than believing what they done made everybody else think. Meaning you can move in silence and still prosper in your life. You ain't got to be held down by no boundary of people that some old people you used to know. Now you just somebody that I used to know. Girl, you better sing that song. Who baby mama is this? Girl, can you speak Spanish? Hola. Love your energy. Thank you. Last shall be first. 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 Last shall be fir say that again. As a matter of fact, speak the whole thing. I want to read it out loud. His will, his way. I am nothing without God. I am nothing without God. God, y'all. God will reveal your blessings in a timely manner every time. God is going to show up on you when you least expecting, meaning you got to be ready to receive your blessing so you don't miss it. And what happens when you let them people take you out of your position, no matter where you are in your life, is you miss that blessing because you wasn't ready, because you let them take you out of your spot. Now now you got to get back in position. And I mean that in your mental space. I mean that in your financial life. I mean that in your decision making, in your discernment. When God brings you something, sends something your way that you weren't ready for because you took a different path, He has to wait on you again. You're not waiting on Him at that point. You don't have no one else to blame for but yourself. And so what you can do to avoid going backwards is stand in your peace, stand in your truth, stand in your knowing that all things work in divine timing, stand in your knowing that all things are for you and not against you. And the things that are against you are there to be lessons, are there to have their own lesson. Like you can, don't let that bother you. And that's one thing about me that people really can't stand, is that I will look right past what you just did because that is not about to be a part of my future. What you're doing is creating this future for yourself. Cause sometime it gotta come back to you. It's just, it has to. So I can look past a lot of things because I know that does not define who I am. What you just did to me hurt, or what you just did to me was wrong, or what you just did to me or said to me should have never been said or done, or something. Whoever, your mom, your dad, your uncle, your job, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your children, even your whatever. What you said to me, did to me, I can look past that because I'm not the one that gotta deal with the repercussions of it. And that's what people can't stand. They can't stand and they can do something to me, and I am okay afterwards. Yeah, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be mad, but I'm gonna be okay in my heart. My heart is gonna be, my heart posture ain't moving. My heart posture ain't went nowhere. Now I told y'all a while ago I was struggling with my heart posture because of all these things that have been being done to me. And I was able to have another conversation with God and be able to fix it because I trust Him. I trust Him. He might be saving me from something that he gonna redirect me as long as I let him. Let me say that. But let me grab this, y'all, because I just washed my face. I just did a mask. So my face been looking better. Y'all see it. I can't wait to do an updated skincare with y'all. But okay, let me read this. I'm going through that now. Yes, absolutely. I don't think there's a time in life where you ever stop going through that. Like, the battle is not with flesh and blood. Like, the battle is in the spirit world. Like, the warfare is in the spirit, and people choose to ignore that. They ignore the dreams, they ignore the signs, they ignore the things that happen to them, and they keep being bad people, and bad things just keep happening, or things that are not bad but unfavorable for them because it ain't always gonna look bad. Like a millionaire, as we know, be having some of the crazy stuff going on, but they look like a millionaire, so it can't be nothing bad. But they do have stuff that goes on with them. You know what I mean? Like, it may not be in their favor. Money don't mean good. What you thought that was? Money, more problems. People would be envious because you work 5 jobs. Like, people will be envious because you work 5 jobs, but they only go to their one job every day. Get 4 more jobs then, like, but you can't tell them that. It's gonna piss them off. Now you're flaunting. All things happen for a reason. God prunes your branches of what wasn't. Okay, so my bad. Oh shoot, let me show y'all what I'm using. I didn't link this, but this is the Claricel wipes, the 4 hours. Woo! Hello, Quinn. God prunes your branches of what isn't meant for you. Exactly. You gotta let it though. You can't hold on to it. You can't hold on to it. That's why I let Him move me where He moved me. If He don't send me there, I don't care how tiring I feel because I'm there, and He showed me all the signs that this is where I'm leading you. And he led me there. And I said, God, thank you. I can't believe this is where I'm at right now. And you led me here. And then things start happening. That was your discernment to say that what's happening there is not of God, but God sent you there. And when it's time to go, you'll know that too. And that's anywhere. I don't care if it's somebody's house. I don't care if excuse me. I don't care if it's somebody's house. I don't care if it's at the store. I don't care if it's walking on the street, wherever you are. Like, if God led your footsteps there and it just ain't made sense in that exact moment, nah, this ain't for everybody. Like, the message may not be for everybody, but the ones that get it will get it. Like the live, y'all in the live, y'all. 60 people in the live. Like the live, please. My name is Amanda. Welcome to Amanda Land. Like the live, let YouTube know I showed up. Like the live, let YouTube know you saw me tonight. Like the live, and tell YouTube everything, okay? And then subscribe to become a Amanda London. Let YouTube know you just might want to see me again, y'all. But I had to come because I kind of was being bad on my last few lives, okay? I was being bad. And it was really me trying to be open, but then it's like I'm like really away from like that life. And I just don't ever want y'all to like have the expectation of me that I can't hold up. Like, and I would never give y'all a false version of myself. That's all. I would never give you a false version. It doesn't mean I don't know how to be. Does not mean I don't know how to be professional. Does not mean I don't. That's how I show up at my job. In my free time, when I'm there, when no one's watching me or whatever, I do what I want to do. And as soon as I got to, I put my hat back on. Someone said that to me today, and I appreciate that. But yeah, I put my hat back on and I go right back into my work life. But in the end, like, I'm still human. I'm still me, and I'm not gonna let this make me sad to be here, like, or anywhere. Like, I'm not gonna let it make me sad. That's what really pisses people off. I don't let it make me sad. But if it gets me sad, you better run. If I get sad, you better run. Run, please. I'm just playing, y'all. Hi, Catalia. Hi, Knowledge Middlebrook. I hope you know Jesus really, really loves you. Really, really love him. Will you marry me? Hindu Downer. Do you like jazz? I love jazz. Afro beats, absolutely. Why do they operate in groups? Because the reason why they operate in groups, this is to whoever just asked. The reason why these type of people operate in groups is because once one person can convince a group of people that what they said was right, whether it was a lie or not, they all can agree that it's the truth. So if they have a group of people that are all like-minded, and one person decides something and they all can agree, that makes it a truth. Okay, it doesn't mean it's the truth, but it's a truth that they all decided on, meaning everybody feels okay with what's happening. They can't operate by themselves. What is a one-man band for real? There's no one to back them. There's no one to back them. The truth don't need backup. The truth don't need no backup. 2 Peter 1:6-7. And to knowledge, self-control, and to self-control, endurance, and to endurance, godliness, and to godliness, affection for others, and to affection for others is love. Oh my gosh, Joseph, yes, thank you. I'm pinning your comment because that's absolutely it. I still have a love, even if I feel away, because my feelings are ever changing. But who I am in my heart is my person, and I can feel however way and do what I do. But how I'm gonna treat you is really my heart. What I feel is my mind. That's what I think. How I treat you is my heart, though. That's who I'm always gonna be. And that's what I always will say. Like, I don't care. I'm still gonna show up as the same person because you're not taking me from me. Nice trick, but you're not taking me from myself. The moment I give you that power to change who I'm becoming, you're gonna try to steal me from me, and I ain't letting you. What's up, big baby? LOL, what's up? Hello, wait, what? Yes, y'all. I'm good and golden is great. That's amazing. Happy Wednesday. What's up, y'all? Hey, Daniel. Please pray for me. I am being burned with chemicals in my apartment. I'm trying to find a safe place. Not so easy because this hate link, what, y'all, seems to find me and start it up again 6 times now. You need to go to the housing authority if that's the case. I don't know. Backstreet Bag. I don't know what you're talking about, ma'am. I'm sorry to interrupt your meaningful message, but your eyes are beautiful. Oh, thank you, Michael. Piston movement, Christian music. Oh, I love Christian music though. I've been listening to it all day. I think that's also where I'm at. It's like I've been really on my stuff today. Praise you, praise you, praise you, praise you, praise you all the time. You stay on my mind. That's my song. Amen. I receive that in the name of Jesus. Yes. Don't nobody care what you're talking about. Are you going to do a 360? Okay, no, but you can get blocked. Yes, you look like Rihanna. Thank you. Do you think women can be pastors? Sure. Radiant, all flowers fall pale in comparison to such beauty. It's not selfish, it's self care. You really have really nice thing. I hope you become a subscriber, Joseph, so I see you all the time. Deliver me from this, that I may live night and day, being sprayed with many different chemicals. I hope you're not being sprayed with chemicals in your apartment. I'm telling you that's not okay. Don't let people make you think that's normal. It isn't. Go to a housing authority if you're being sprayed with chemicals. If you think your house is being sprayed with chemicals when you're not there, and it's, you need to go to the housing authority or something of the nature. Reach out though. Amen. Let go and let God. Right, and I do rap. No, I'm not rapping, Nicole. My favorite type of music is rap. I like rap, but I'm not getting ready to listen to rap. You are the only being in the universe can cause defeat in your life. Wholehearted, decided by the grace of God, unfavored surroundings, insecurities, all these can prevent you. I can do all things. I love God. Hi, take the bandage off your hair. It's not a bandage, silly. So beautiful. Thank you, Kendall. If your feelings don't change, you're not growing, right? That's why your decisions can't be made off your emotions. They have to be made like, I don't like to make decisions out of emotions. That's all I'm gonna say. I can say whatever I want, but what I decide to do is another thing. I can say whatever I want, but what I decide to do once I process my feelings is an entirely other thing. And you don't be confusing the two. What I say when I'm not and I'm working through my stuff, when I'm over here by myself, is what I say when I'm over here working on myself within myself, talking to me. What I do, what I decide on is my heart, is my person, is my posture. Do not get those two things confused. Can I get a play? I don't. I like Christian music. I love Jesus. We love Jesus over here, y'all. I told y'all that. Hello, awesome God. I told y'all we love Jesus over here. I got all the right music that really would change your day. Really, I've been changing my day. Unfortunately, I know I get copyrighted if I try to play some Christian music because they gonna copyright me. So I'm scared to play it. But I might. Hold on, y'all. I'm about to play it. I'm about to. I'm about to see. Silence is the noise in my mind. Silence is the noise in my. Okay. It's. I'm. Hold on. I'm about to play it. Hopefully, I don't get copyrighted. I'll remove it. Grow with the Holy Spirit. Yes. Let your faith. Baptized in Christ, He saved my life. He sacrificed His own for mine. So I'm diligent and obedient, or at least I try. I wish I had a time for the time to be criticized. They love to hate. I don't care what they say. Laugh while I listen. Staying in my lane with the Lord. Laugh while I listen. I don't know what got me choking, y'all. Okay, so real fast before I finish reading y'all's comments, let's drop this. Oh, your favorite type of music is rap. Lord have mercy. I done got so deep in what we was talking about. I forgot I asked y'all a question. I hate when that happens. So my favorite type of music would be R&B. I think I am definitely a hopeless romantic type of person. Like I can fall in for music every time. Like the music itself can just like, Anyway, rely on the Most High. Why am I choking, y'all? What the heck? These people be following me over a year trying to destroy me. Yeah, people would do that. They would gang up. They would all decide on the truth. And before they ask you any questions, they all don't like you. And you got to be aware of that. And let them do it. I mean, until somebody approach you, don't feed them. All they looking for is to be, all they're looking for is to be fed with their energy anyway. Goodness gracious. Let me drink this tea. All they're looking for is for you to feed them anyway, honey. You don't got to feed them strangers. You don't know them. Or maybe you do, Lord have mercy. I love all music, mainly religious rap and gospel. I do like religious rap, but the crazy part about that is I feel like it make me listen to other rap harder. I don't know. I don't know. I think it changes the tune. I think it changes the tune for me. When we belong, anointed, the devil prowls like a hungry lion. Yes, waiting for you to slip up, waiting for him, waiting to enter your life, waiting for you to slip up into your life. That's why you gotta stay with your discernment and stay making the best choices for your life. Because the moment you slip up, you don't know what that moment holds. You don't know how that's going to change your reality. That's why I quit doing a lot of things that I was doing, because I realized moment by moment my life was becoming not what I wanted. Like, this is not my life. This is not what I envision. It's not what I want, and I'm not standing for it. So I'm getting ready to use this deodorant, y'all. This is the Delicate Rose Secret deodorant. And I like this clear deodorant because when it goes on like a gel. And it dries. And it don't get all over your clothes. But I just got the shower. And hold on. Let me see. So I can show y'all. Anyway, it goes on like this. And I just got the shower and I shaved my underarms. And I use this new gel that I got. It was on sale at Walmart right after Christmas time. Just so that I don't forget in the morning to put it on. Excuse me. Oh my God. But okay, so that's what we got going on, y'all. And I really just think that people, wait, forget people. Spirits, okay, y'all. Spirits is what works through people. So people are led by the spirit that resides in them. And if they heart posture bad, honey, everything you do is horrible. So I use a little wipes in my ears too, because it's just what I do. It's just the way I do it. And then God, you will get your gifts. See, some people get upset because they don't end up getting their gifts in life. They don't get gifts. But I think you should think about life like a video game for real, because when you pass certain levels, you got a new gifts. If you're not gaining knowledge and gaining gifts, you're missing levels. Like, levels, there's certain levels you still have to hold up to. Like, it's still levels you got to stand up to. There's something you're missing, and a lot of people are not going to fall in alignment with that belief, and a lot of people may not like to take responsibility and blame it on other people, or believe that, yeah, people believe in crazy stuff. If you intimidate them, that's all it takes. You having a different gift than they have, that's enough for them. And not satisfied with who they are, and they will paint everything you do as a problem, or they will paint everything that they see from you as They will paint everything that they see from you as not good enough or weird, you know? That's why I said all that, because there's many different people in this world. And I ain't the judge of nobody. Only person I'm judging is who is in my life, because that's what I get to do. Because it's my life. It may be a test. And even then, I'm not judging, because lean not on your own understanding. Lean not on your own understanding. So even then, be weary. I love your video very much. Thank you, Nathan. I got a body. I got a body wash from Bed Bath and Beyond called To the Moon for Men. It smells good, does it? I was just thinking, like, they really need to let me link Bath and Body Works because of the scent I just put on it and the fact that I'm smelling like a rosebud right now. Like, I got all this rose stuff on. I don't even know how it happened, but that's what I pretty much smell like right now. Just straight roses. Love your video. Thank you. Where's my thingy? Wait. Oh, these are the ones that... Hold on. Here we go, y'all. Some people work hard, struggle, and hurry, and end up even more deeply in need. Yes, because... And I don't want to say because. I don't even want to speak on that because I'm not judging nobody. I don't be judging people. And that's probably half the thing. I be trying to wait for God. Like... God, you know I'm not judging because I done been through some things and I know where I used to be in my mind, in my mental, in my belief of life. So I try not to judge people and I let you reveal things to me. So people who work hard but not for the right reasons may still find themselves still not at ease because they don't understand why what they're doing doesn't look like what someone else is doing. And that can be on the person. Like, they could be intimidated by someone else's aura alone. Like, it doesn't even have to be nothing that they have. And they feel like if they do what they did, they'll feel just like they think they feel. And then it doesn't work because it's not their calling to do all of those things. They're missing their own calling by chasing someone else's calling, by wanting someone else's blessing. You miss the one that was truly meant for you. I promise. I told y'all when I got on true crime and somebody got in my comment section and it was like, girl, why are you over here in true crime? Like, why are you on this side of YouTube? You seem like you got much more to you than to be on this side of YouTube. It took one person to me to really reflect, like, this is not even what I do in my regular life. Why am I here chasing another person's calling? Because I see that it worked for them and I am interested. However, it's not what I do in my life. It's not what I like to talk about all day. It's not what I like to search about all day. It's not going to bring me joy. It's not going to help me inspire people. I don't want to talk about this. So I was like, you know what? I'm deleting every video except for the one because I don't know where I started. But yeah, I ended up deleting all of them. Hey, I'm not holier than thou. Yeah, I'm not holier than thou at all. I go through things. Definitely. But for people wondering, yes, like flowers. One brown. What? Can this open up already? Oh my God, this is taking forever. Why did they make this like this? And they can't even. Like, there's no way. Hold on, y'all. What advice would you 21-year me like 21-year-old me? What kind of advice I would give myself? Girl, focus on who focuses on you. Stop chasing friendships. You like something, you go after it. You want a career, you go after it. You figure out how to chase it. You research it. You figure out what you got to do to be the best at the thing that you like. Stop being mediocre, chasing people that's not really here for you. Because is they chasing you? No. They want you to put down what you're doing and come chase them. And that ain't what you're here for. That's what I would tell a 21-year-old me. For sure. For sure. You know, each 21-year-old me was very ambitious. 21-year-old me really got to the bag. 21-year-old me really wanted to make decisions that was best for her life, but 21-year-old me didn't know how to be alone and be lonely and be okay. Although my whole life I've been lonely. Like my whole life I've been lonely. I may have had some friends at some point, but every time I try to hold on to them friends, when they started changing me or getting weird or mad at me for whatever, it always set me back. Always, I end up doing what they wanted and not what I wanted, and I always got pushed back in life. So that's what I'm telling you at 21. Love your video, thank you. Until the person has received Jesus Christ as his personal savior and faith, savior by faith. Yes, there. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Taya. True crime is too dark. No, true crime is way too dark. True crime had me in the trenches, girl. True crime had me crying. I couldn't. I absolutely could not believe the type of things that. Oh my God, who's talking about me? Everybody, probably. Oh my God, that feels so good. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. Ew. Anyway, okay, that was gross. True crime had me crying, y'all. I don't have that. I don't have that mind to do that. You're so beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. I'm hungry. Any suggestions? Why is my ears itching? Probably because of what I just did. I'm hungry. Any suggestions to add to when you're not searching and being true to yourself? Sometimes it finds you. I'm hungry. Any suggestions? Anyone? Oh, he's hungry. He wants to know any suggestions. You can eat a soup. I had cheese sticks earlier. Breakfast for dinner. I love breakfast for dinner. Burritos are really good. Nachos are really good. Hold on, I'm trying to get this on, and it won't go on. Oh, there we go, y'all. Got it. Oh, shoot. That's the wrong eye. So I really needed some self-care because I've been wearing makeup and it's been getting in my skin. Hey. Hey, Dwayne. I see you back today. I'm glad you came in on today's chat because we're talking about some good stuff tonight. Why do the devil have to make himself noticeable when you're not even paying attention and you focus on God to test you? The devil gonna do everything to test you. The devil don't believe you true. The devil don't believe you true to God. The devil believe you just waiting on something to be the one thing you want. Like the devil gonna test you with anything that you let, with everything you accept. So this is why you gotta be mindful of choosing favorable choices for your life, right? Because the more things you try that are not good for you, you tried it, meaning you might do it again in the right circumstance. So you got to be mindful of your choices, the things you choose. And I'm learning that. I'm slowly undoing the damage I did to myself. Like, look at the damage. Look at the damage in your heart. Damage. Slowly reparenting myself, realizing that I was never truly parented and lost more than anything. And we're just slowly working on myself unapologetically. And I'm unapologetic like I'm Kevin Gates. I talked to God, he told me everything gonna be okay. Forget them people. Can't believe I used to feel that way. It's batter up cause he done put me in position. I hold it down like a villain in your story ending. Just another mission. It get lonely, but them people, they don't even miss you. And I don't feel bad for anything I ever said. You probably earned it with your silly ass. Oh, I said it, y'all. I like, if you know him and, I don't know who that is. He's the kid. But I do know in French rap. I thought you were going to say French Montana. I don't know who French rap is. Cat's eye. Is that a oh my eye attacking in emotion Right. So your emotions are energy in motion, and you're most vulnerable when. So that's why the enemy chooses vulnerable situations, because you're most vulnerable to do something when your emotions are high. That's why you should slow down, stop moving, and just sit down. Go talk to yourself. Isolate. Whatever you got to do to sit down and quit moving, so that you don't make them rash decisions. And some people have a hard time sitting with that, because when it hurt through your whole body, what do? And you got to be able to be knowing that God wouldn't created you if you couldn't deal with it. God wouldn't have created your body if your body couldn't deal with any emotion. And it be hurting to be still, like to be still in the unknown. It hurt. It do hurt, y'all. Attacking emotions of brave. Facts coming with Satan is jealous of the love you give to God. Yes. Oh, I love me some God, y'all. I do. I do. I do. I can't believe I ever lived my guy. I can't believe I ever lived my life without mentioning God as much as I do. I can't believe I ever lived my life without mentioning God as much as I do. The creator of all things. And you can take that however you want. Some people believe that, you know, I'm talking about a person that, Jesus is dad or whatever you think, but your own belief in that is your own. You know what I mean? Whatever God, the Almighty, the Maker, whatever that means to you. Because I do realize that people share different religions, and I'm not disrespecting anybody's religion or belief system, but, whatever higher power that you believe is right. I personally believe in Jesus. But I don't, that's just my belief. And I know he real. He done show himself many times, I done heard God's voice. I know he real. And I think people be waiting for an apparition to appear when they do things, to tell them, no, don't do that. But you'll be rewarded by the things that you do. That is what is happening. You're being rewarded by the things that you do. So God may not show up at that moment, but he's gonna show out for you later if you're in your right position. If you're doing things, he gonna show up. And if you're not, and you're getting rewarded, and the devil gonna show up, and he gonna keep making you choose him in order to keep your life. If you do things that If you do things for the devil in order to have your life, you're going to have to keep doing things for the devil. If you do things by God to have your life, you will experience happiness and joy without demand. Okay? But that's up to your belief, not mine. When you do fast, do you level up? Yes, you level up. You get into a whole other ball game once you start fasting. You start fasting if you want to, and you're going to start seeing what's really happening in this world. That's what I tell to any person. Fast if you want to. Be ready. Be ready. Because that stuff can get heavy and hard. Like, you'll start really seeing stuff for what it is. You confuse the enemy when you fast. You confuse them. You are beautiful. You like Rihanna. Thank you. I love your eyes. Thank you. Oh, breakfast. Thank you. Yes, I love breakfast. I just had a crepe for the first time. We went to IHOP, me and my daughter. Girl, I say girl, but I had it the first time. A cinnamon bun, a cinnamon bun crepe, y'all. It was fine. Why nobody ever told me them good? Because I didn't know. I thought this was just something you see on the TV. Lower temptation. Hold on, let me move this, y'all. Lower temptation. Yeah, if the devil tempted Jesus, we have to realize we're also going to be tested. Yes. Oh my God, the test, y'all, the test. Oh, what's a myth that you believed too long? A myth that you believed. Hold on, let me move this, y'all. Make it smaller. Boom, 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 boom. It can even be right there. That's where I need you to be. A myth that you believed too long. The one you say, if the devil tempted Jesus, we have to realize we're also going to be tested. Exactly. Like, I'm not holier than thou. Exactly. You fall to temptation. You fall to So many things. Like it can be something as simple as a trip to Starbucks that God, you heard you he told you no. It could be something like that, and you end up in something. You meet someone there you wasn't supposed to meet. You have something you wasn't supposed to have, and then you think because it didn't. You think that because it wasn't an immediate consequence, like the consequence shows up later on down the line that you got off with, which God just told you not to do. And that's the part you got to be weary of. Like we think we can avoid stuff if we just do what we want, but listen later. I'm guilty, like sometimes, because it don't make sense all the time. Like, God, what do you mean don't go into the bathroom and walk back in here? Why? Like, okay, I'm sitting still. Like at this point I just sit still. Like he told me not to, I don't know. For real. Yes, Levi, it is okay. I do not judge. Amen, server. Thanks. I relapsed because I didn't want to feel certain emotions at work. Yes, learning how to deal with your emotions and learning what your triggers are. Oh my God. Learning what your triggers are. Your triggers, your triggers, your triggers, y'all. Sometimes we act out because we don't know our triggers, and we think that a person is just being away, and in essence they may just be being away, but them being away isn't going to change, but how you respond can change. You are beautiful. I also believe in Jesus. Oh yay. Hey Lacey. We will believe behind all the pain and angst in this earth, receiving the real riches of heaven. Yes. Oh my God. Do you know how rich it is to feel peace? How rich it is to feel glory, how rich it is to feel at ease, to live where like there isn't stress, like the pain that you don't feel, the anger that isn't there. Hey from South Florida, Antonio. You like Rihanna? Thank you. I don't care if somebody doesn't like Jesus. We love Jesus. He literally died for us. Nobody could be alive right now. They will all be up with him, and you won't even be alive right now. That's true, but that's true. I just don't like to harbor anyone else's beliefs, because that could be what's changing their lives for making them a better person. I don't mean devil worship and stuff like that. We ain't tolerate none of that. But that's why I stopped reading tarot, y'all. That's why I stopped listening to tarot. I didn't feel right. Like God didn't give me the authority. God didn't show me this. Why am I seeking for a human to show me this when a human can be taken over by spirit? And the spirit is how you read in the cards. So how can I trust what you're saying to me is beneficial to me, and the knowledge that I'm getting from it, if it is indeed knowledge, how do I know I'm ready for such knowledge? How do I know I'm not ruining my life thinking I know something that God didn't place before me? I can't do this. I unfollow everything. Like, because it was cool, it was fun, it was trending, but it was affecting my life, and I didn't like it no more. Like, it tied too close to witchcraft. It just, it was too much. Like, I honestly just believe in God. Like, that's it, that's all. That's the big kahunas. Like, that's all. They're delicious. Yes, they are. I didn't know that. What's under your eye? I have the under eye patches on because I'm like up late, y'all. I can't have like baggy eyes and stuff in the morning. If you align yourself on God's path, blessings flow to you naturally. It's the same way as if the sun is shining and you get in the sunlight. The sun didn't come find you, but you put yourself in its path. Right. It has to be allowed in. You have to allow God into the life. You have to. We don't allow him in, by moving the way you need to move. Moving when he's saying move. I'm sorry. I promise you, you won't forget it, y'all. Some people receive discernment through dreams. Believe discernment can come at any time. Some people believe, ooh, look what I'm using, y'all. I'm showing y'all. Got the little rolly ball on it like this. Some people believe that discernment can only come from a voice that you never heard before. That is not always the case. Some people receive discernment through their dreams. Some prophets receive discernment through vision. Some people have discernment through physical touch. Like, there's many ways to have discernment and receive discernment, and that's what they tell you to, like, remember your dreams and like really try to like be in line, because they can tell you what's going on in your life right now. Like, that's your sleeping body. That's nothing but your spirit talking. Not all the time. Sometimes we know, but sometimes it can be. I don't know. I don't know what to say now. What was you gonna say? Hey, what's going on, Tone? What you doing over here, bro? Who's Tone? Y'all know each other? That's so funny. For real? This must be sent from heaven. Oh, the one you believe in your heart is sent from heaven. And y'all, make sure you're lotioning your hands in the winter. We done had a really cold winter. Make sure them hands is lotioned, okay? We don't want cracked skin and rough hands and when springtime comes. So lotion up your hands. Especially if it's someone like me who's a stylist and uses your hands and washes your hands a lot. You need to be moisturizing yourself every time you come out of water, all day. Don't hit the outside world. Don't let the weather hit your hands. Like gloves and lotion, y'all. What's on your face and what is it for? These are eye patches, y'all. These are for making sure that my eyes underneath isn't puffy. I survived what they did to me and they can't believe it. Now I serve God. They big man, but sometimes I don't want to get even God say vengeance is his. Yeah, I don't I don't like retaliating on people. I just do not. It's not something I'm good at. I don't care for it. It doesn't do anything for me but make me like you or them, not you, but like them, whoever is doing whatever to me. I don't get even. I go to God. That's it. That's the end of the story. There's nothing else to it. I don't get even, y'all. I go to God. I don't play them tactical games. I don't do that. Legality matters is one thing, but to just sit here and be playing that, I don't find comfort. I don't fancy it. I don't find joy. There's nothing in that for me. Like, you're making me like you? Please, I'd rather not. Please. Antonio, I'm about to post on her community wall and say we waiting for her. What, y'all waiting for me? You feel me, bro? What? When you post it, I'm gonna accept it. What you waiting on? Okay, wait. All of these new things are from God, who reconciled us to Himself through Christ and who gave us the ministry of reconciliation. Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, I choose peace over everything every time. I choose peace every time. Every time, y'all. Well, most of the time. I have not always chosen, but I'll be like, dang, man, why'd I do that? Now I gotta make it right. I don't live in that. I don't stay in that. Like, I think to God I ain't got myself in no trouble. But I'm human, like, it's why you gotta use your discernment and grow past whatever decision that you made. Like, if you know that wasn't the best decision, if that ever happened again, what you gonna do? Call Ghostbusters, because it ain't gonna be me. Call Ghostbusters, baby, because it ain't gonna be me. Is Kanye West a good representation of a good guy with a respectable wife, in your opinion? I'm trying to get people's opinion. Kanye West's life is Hollywood. Kanye got a really big sense of God. He does. At least he used to. Hollywood changes people, y'all. You see some things in Hollywood you ain't ever thought you would be coming across to see by some people. Hollywood changed you. So I would say Kanye got a really good sense of reality, but he know what he doing. So I would look to him. I wouldn't choose him as my role model for my wife if I'm not a person in Hollywood. If that's what you're asking, the answer is probably most likely going to be no. But he is a smart man. He's a really smart man. God is the light of my path. That stops baggy eyes. That is very, very interesting. I wonder how that works. Water pools up underneath your eyes when you're tired, and that's why you can use, just like these, you can use cucumbers, which helps to pull away the moisture from around your eye. So when you're sleepy, your face is all puffy, it's because it's moisture. Your body's ready to sleep and release that, but because you haven't, it's all pulling into your face. Dream situation circumstances, yes. His says test the he says test the spirit by the spirit, meaning the Holy Spirit. He'll give you discernment. Test the spirit. I know that's right. Absolutely. You look like Rihanna. Thank you. Hey yo, can I ask what made you decide to tattoo your chest? Yes, you can. I was in hair school and I had this tattoo. So this one I had first. And would I do it again? If I would have did it back then, I don't think I would have ever done this again because like now, like I love it. Oh, I love it. It's such a pretty piece. But like as I'm maturing, it's like I want to come off more classy when certain shirts are lower. When I'm not trying to always come off like creative, I want to come off classic. Girl, we gonna put some makeup on it. I think they got stuff like that. Girl, don't worry about it. But anyway, because I went and got this, I liked it. He drew it up. He put it on. I said I like it. And then he wanted to add more to it, like the flowers, the background, the roses. These are roses. The roses down here. I let him do it. And I loved it ever since. Facts. Hi, Pie Man. I see you in the comment section. Hi. And thank you so much, whoever dropped the channel gift when I was talking. I appreciate your channel gift so much. Tell them your piece costs too much, Amanda. When they trading you out of character, let them know the price went up. Period. 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 Nothing else. There's nothing else to say. Do you think women can be pastors? Why you keep asking me that? The price went up, baby. It's gonna cost you more. It's gonna cost you more because it cost me more. Whatever you think is real is your reality, baby. If you think Bigfoot is real, I can't change that for you. Now, ain't enough evidence in the world can change what you think. Your belief is what make your life. If you believe people in the world are evil, that's how you're going to operate. If you believe people in the world are like you, which most people do, that's how you're going to operate. And if you believe that people in the world have good hearts, that's how you're going to operate. That's why it's so hard for people, good-hearted people, to choose. That's why it's easy for good-hearted people to choose bad people, because they don't think that people will do the things they do to them, and they can't get out of their heart, their mind. Like people are not like me, and I need to be shielding myself and protecting myself because people are not like me. Like, and that's how I would get into stuff. Like everybody, I just believe people have the same heart as me, and that's not always the case. People don't always have the same heart as you. That's how big-hearted people get in messy situations. They believe that people have hearts like them, and that's not the case all the time. Just curious, what you think I used to think. Not that they can. I don't think it's a thought. I think it's about the space that they're operating in. Um, the spirit that they're operating, the calling that God has placed upon their life. What I notice about the world is that people are changing. The way people operate, the way people think, the things people value is changing. So the way it used to be is no longer. Like, people are truly changing. The way you interact with people at the store is changing. The way like people interact with each other in relationships is changing. Like, it's changing. And I think that gives more room or grace for things that used to be looked down upon. That's for certain. You can't take scripture and blindly apply it to every situation. You have to know who it was being said to, when it was said, and why. Right. That's why you gotta take every word with discernment. Don't believe every word is for you just because you're hearing it. Go back up. He's asking about scripture. Paul says to the women on Corinth they shouldn't be pastoring, but he didn't mention all, didn't mean all women. It's a common misconception. Oh, hey, beautiful. Hey, Rugger. God, I missed a lot of people. What the heck? Not a rose. God loves you. Absolutely. Oh, wow. So is that what you're referring to? You're right. It is. And you're wise. Thank you. I was answering the can women be pastor question. Yes, I have a question. Okay, Mackenzie. Okay, Mackenzie. What's your question? God was teaching me how to be alone my whole life, y'all. I ain't never really had a whole group of friends that I known this long. It was always something they did or said to me or something. Like God taught me to be alone my whole life. And I kept fighting to not be alone. Jesus. That's the truth. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this, and this is the Heritage Store Rose Water. It's a refreshing facial mist. Um, this will look like. I'm just spray it on my face. So I told you I just did that mask, so my skin is definitely dry. Woo! Well, Jesus. I thank God for using you to give me confirmation, so I'm going to continue on the righteous path and let my light shine. I don't want to be like them, start to see I'm the chosen one. Yes, y'all gotta listen to some of these people that talk to us, because when you are chosen, your path looks different. On top of that, you are targeted more. You are targeted more. So we have to sometimes be alone because people are going to target you. You have to know that. Like, you have to be in the knowing that you're not always safe. Like, you're safe under God's protection. But the things that come your way can be avoidable by you already knowing what your calling looks like. A friend of mine has been getting bullied, and it got so bad today that he ran out of school. Mind you, this is a private school. And then he left while crying, and then I started crying because I was scared he was going to do something. Oh, wow. You should go talk to your friend and make sure he's in his right state of mind. And if he isn't, you have to call the right people or tell the right authority figure. That's the move you make. You tell the right authority figure so they can be aware and get him mental help, a mental evaluation for some help, because what bullying can do to someone. We don't accept no bullying here on this page, though. I would block you. But not you, but whoever thinks they're going to bully anybody over here. But bullying can torment your mind. It can change what you think about the world. So if that's what he's doing or if that's what's going on and he left, I would just tell somebody close to him or an authority figure. My wife is a senior pastor at church. Well, congratulations to her. That's not good. No, it's not good. Amen, brother. Keep on your path and trust in him. All the trust in him in all that you do, and you'll come up out on top. Yes, even when something that you have may have done or said goes up against what you believe, like, still choose to look forward, y'all. Still choose to look forward. And I said that because sometimes I say things that I don't always mean. Oh Lord, I know it. And I be like, God, just help. Help me. Jesus, literally help. Whew. So after school, I went to his house to apologize for not standing up for him, and we talked for like an hour. So what is something I can do for him to let him know I'm there for him? Well, one, the thing I just told you, and I'm glad you showed up to let him know, you don't have to fight other people's battles for them. I do understand that, but you don't have to fight other people's battle for them. But what you can do is tell the right people, so that way people are aware this is happening to him. So if he starts changing, people that's close to him have an eye out for him. Like, that stuff can change you. So if he starts changing or getting odd, or somebody you don't recognize anymore, like, he's more likely like to already have eyes on him, ready to like be to jump in when they need to. So that's what I think you should do, because you can't always fight these battles for him. Now, if it's just something silly like some name calling and you decide that you do want to stand up and you don't want to be bullied either. So really, you need to go straight to the school principal, to be honest with you. You need to go straight to the superintendent. So that way they're aware that this person is existing and acting like this in the school and causing, emotional harm to the students. But there's alleys out, and don't feel like they're like you're in a box, because believe it or not, the adults are really there for you. The adults can only, if they don't see it, then they don't know. So don't assume that they know because of one thing they saw. They probably don't know, and you want to take it to where it needs to go, even if it's just a warning. Okay, like don't let stuff like that happen to you. Just be there for him. Yes, that too. My wife was a pastor. What my wife as a pastor is attacked constantly. The enemy uses people from spiritual warfare against her. Yes, it's difficult being chosen, y'all. It ain't easy. It ain't easy. That stuff crazy. That's what make you. That's why the enemy keeps putting temptation in your face, because it ain't easy, y'all. The enemy keeps putting temptation in your face because it's not easy for you to stay in your in your spirit self and choose God in all of your moments where things get difficult, because you are being attacked, because she is being attacked. So the enemy come up with they got something for you. I got what you want. You over there dealing with that, but I got what you want. I can make you feel better. I can make you feel better. That's what the enemy come in when you're fighting these demons, these spirits, these attacks. And that's why you have to stay strong in your knowing. Like, I may not like how I feel right now, but I'm going to feel worse if I sit up here and do this right now. I'm going to feel worse if I'm not choosing myself right now. I'm not choosing to go this direction because of a battle I got to get through. Telling you, I got bullied so bad in December, and it caused me to do some things, and now I'm starting therapy. So, and I told him tonight that I know how he feels, and told him what I did to myself, and he felt bad because he was one of the ones that would say stuff, mostly that I have a big forehead. You better wear that forehead, Mackenzie girl. You want to see my forehead, girl? I'm not worried about them people. Don't worry about them people. Don't cry over that. Don't cry over that. I don't want to make you feel small by saying that, but I'm saying your physical appearance, somebody choosing to pick with, just means they have low self-esteem. They picking with your physical appearance, that means they have low self-esteem. They don't like something about themselves, and they're projecting onto you. So don't worry about what they're saying about some physical appearance, because it ain't got nothing to do with you about how they feel. I'm sorry you feel that way, and move on about your life. Say that and watch them. They ain't gonna be lost. They ain't gonna know what to say. They ain't gonna know what to do with you. Talking about you got a big forehead. I'm sorry you feel that way. And what? Now what? But on a lighter note, if this is a continuing thing that's causing you conflict and hurt and stuff, and turmoil, you bring it up to an adult so you can get that child taken care of. Talk to their mamas and their daddies. Come get your child. What's going on with them? Assist your wife and pray over her as the man. Ooh, hoo, hoo. You done said some good stuff, Dwayne. Assist your wife and pray over her as the man of your household. And remember, y'all both are protected and covered by Jesus' blood. Yes, that is what the man of that is what the man needs to do for the woman, and that's what the men be missing. They don't have that. They do not have that. They do not understand their spiritual assignment to the woman that they're choosing. You have a spiritual assignment to that woman. You don't understand your spiritual assignment when you tie yourself to a woman like that. When you marry a woman, some men find trouble in finding their because of the enemy, because of the enemy. The enemy got them somewhere else. They're not understanding their spiritual duty to how that affects how to protect their woman, their wife, their family, essentially protecting themselves, because the woman got to fight these battles for these men too. Not for these men, but the woman has to endure things when it comes to their man too, especially when they are a chosen person. Two chosen ones together, that's an uphill battle, okay? There are going to be constant things, not toxic relationship. In the spiritual realm, you will know. That's all I'm going to say. People are calling his girlfriend a horse because, oh my God. Looks like, okay. Looks are very changeable. One, two, you're in school, and like I think that's all people like know is how something looks, but not the basis of nothing, how nothing is. You better tell them to go read a book so they can figure something out. That's all they know. They missing something. But I'm sorry, don't let me get you in trouble. That's just what I would say as a grown adult. I'm 33, I can do that. But as some kids, not kids, because I mean they would be essentially. They're acting like kids. You be the mature one. You be the mature one. You sit up there and you stand on business and you tell your mom, whoever you trust, because I can't say you trust your mom, but whoever that you do trust, you need to bring this up to an adult so that they can properly walk you through like whatever city and county you in, however stuff usually goes, or if these people are constantly a problem, you bring it up to someone that you trust. Okay, you can even go to your school counselor and be confident that they're going to be able to listen to you openly. So a school counselor even. But some people I think are afraid to reach out because bullying makes people feel small, which is the whole point of bullying. You must have a high vibration. You must be a light. You must be lighting up a room. Um, you must be attracting good things to you. So people only bully you to make you feel small. So you must have a big light, and that's not okay. Don't let them dim your light. Okay, don't let them talk about your very physical appearance and stuff. They don't know nothing about anything. They ain't got nothing to really talk about. They talking about nothing. That is a made in gold. That's amazing gold box guitar. Hey Marlena, Romans 14:10. But why do you judge your brother or sister, or why do you look down on your brother or sister? We will stand in front of the judgment seat of God. Exactly. Like, what are y'all? What are you even talking about? What are you even saying? Like, what? My teacher also comes up to me when I get over because sick and stuff like that. Says it be hard for you because how tiny you are. I don't know, girl. I think that at your age and dealing with so much, you probably it's sensitive. You know, dealing with your age and like what you're going through is a lot. I've been fasting. I'm starting to see the demons in people, but the demons never have a new plan. It's always the same old thing and look like a fool, but the people don't realize how bad they look. Oh my God, sure. You just said some stuff. The demons never have a new plan. It's always the same old thing. That is golden. Demons do not have a new plan. They come in with the same old tactics. They're going to go with what you're familiar with. Whatever you have introduced into your life is familiar to you. They're going to use it again and again. It works every time if you let it. That's some good stuff right there, PJ. Men are jealous of my wife's knowledge and gifting as a pastor. They wish they could lead her, but that's not their wife. And jealousy is not of God. Would marry you. I get inspired, baby. I don't get jealous. I don't get envious. I get inspired. I'm inspired. I love what you have going on, girl. Keep doing it so I can look to you when I need to. Like, I'm inspired. Never am I intimidated. Never am I envious. Never am I jealous. Because I know that all things are God and all things are one. So we had a Bible class, but about bullying, and after a boy went in the corner and said, "I don't care what the teacher said. I'm going to keep bullying him." And then one of the boys told him, "Wow, maybe that boy's being bullied at home though. Maybe their home life is like that. Maybe that's what they think is normal." That's what I'm saying. My heart always gonna go on the other end. Like maybe this is what was normalized for them, and they need to be redirected. They need to be taught that something different because maybe that's what they're being taught. Your eyes, though. Thank you. Real talk, PJ. No, real talk. Wow, that's real. They don't have a new plan. Sometimes just a new face with the same BS. Exactly. No new plan. Same old. No new plan, but with a new body, new faces. Yeah. It's the truth. You can recognize it. I got to the point where I could just recognize it. I don't even see faces no more. I see spirits. It's so crazy. Ooh. That's crazy. I don't even see people by their face. I see them by their spirit. And my big heart, I was believing like you gonna see this on the other side one day. You are. I'm not leaving till you do. Wow, that's real. They don't have a new plan. No, they don't. That okay. That good life. Thank you, Jeremy. That if you watch TV for a long time, you will become a mindless watching time. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I gotta go to bed. Okay, well, good night. Getting bullied. Ashton, hold on, wait. I have to get up at 6. I'm only going to school because the one that's being bullied, Ashton, everyone said they're not talking to him. So I'm going to be there for him. That's a sweet friend, Mackenzie. And good night. Proverbs 22:6. Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. Yes. Yes, oh my God, when the enemy takes over your children, y'all have to pray over your children because they'll come for your children. And then that's what they know. That's it. That's what they know. That's what they know. He will never depart from it. Even if you are able to get past what happened in whatever way, some part of you still takes that as a part of a truth, a reality, a thing that is a part of you, like what is familiar. And they're gonna always be able to use that because it was introduced to them as children. That's called grooming. Yes, the enemy will groom your children. You will be being groomed by the enemy. The devil can't create. The devil can't create. He just twists and perverts everything. God has already done. In the garden, he tried to get Eve to question what God said during Jesus' fast. He always did the same thing, always the same tricks. Well, that brought me straight to energy is neither created nor destroyed, it just is. So because God created everything, he'll use the energy to change the field every time with the same tricks. Never new plays. Being bullied, you need to speak up, speak loud. Don't let no one hurt you. Without you trying to defend yourself, never let no one. RAPEU. I'm speaking to men, boys, young women and girls without reporting them. Yes. And if you aren't heard the first time, do like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but to feel unheard when you speak up is crazy. Speak up though. Speak up. Yes, sir. Ooh. Show your children how to. Show your children how to. Right. Yes, he does though. I really appreciate when he comes to my lives because I can like learn something, honey. I ain't all knowing. I'm here with y'all, learning.